Good day, everyone. Welcome to Teach Right Global. My name is Faith. Today, I want us to talk about something many parents, teachers, and even young people themselves have noticed. We are raising children in a different world, a world where teenagers can post a video and reach thousands of people at the same time, a world where everyone has a microphone, a world where opinions are shared instantly. And while this has created amazing opportunities, it has also created a challenge we cannot ignore. Many adults are beginning to ask, why do some young people today seem more comfortable speaking disrespectfully to parents, teachers, elders, and authority figures? Now, before anyone misunderstands me, this is not a speech against young people. In fact, today's generation is incredibly creative. They are innovative, they are bold, they ask important questions. They are often more informed than previous generations at their age. The age they are now, they know more than we did while we were at their age, and these are strengths. But every strength can become a weakness when it loses its balance, and that is what we need to talk about. Let's talk about the social media effect. The social media has changed communication. Online, everyone appears equal. A 13-year-old can argue with a professor. A teenager can criticize a parent publicly. A student can insult a teacher and receive thousands of likes. And over time, something dangerous can happen. Children begin to confuse visibility for wisdom. They begin to believe that having a voice automatically means every opinion should be expressed without restraint. But communication is not just about what we say, it is also about how we say it. Respect is not silence, respect is not fear, respect is not blind obedience. Respect is the ability to disagree without degrading another person. That skill is becoming increasingly rare, and I can say that it's not only in the younger ones, even the adults are beginning to lose respect for each other. Now, we also see these things in relationships. Okay? Many young people are learning about relationships from influencers, viral videos, and online drama. Instead of learning communication, they are learning confrontation. Instead of learning empathy, they are learning mockery. Instead of learning conflict resolution, they are learning public embarrassment. You see young ones, you see people coming on social media to embarrass themselves, something they can easily talk to each other. They prefer to take it to social media where they lash out at each other, rating thousands of likes. This has become the norms now, which is not supposed to be. Some young men now believe that dominance is strength, while some young women now believe disrespect is empowerment. And social media often rewards both. The loudest voice gets attention, the most dramatic video gets views, the harshest response gets applause. But healthy relationships do not survive on humiliation, they survive on mutual respect. What do our young people need to hear? What do we need to hear? We need to hear that being confident is good. Trust me, having opinions is good. questioning ideas is good, of course. We are taught to reject dogmatism. But maturity isn't measured by how loudly you speak. Maturity is measured by how respectfully you speak, especially when you disagree. The strongest people in a room are often not the loudest. You know the saying that says that empty vessel makes the loudest noise. The strongest people in a room are often not the loudest. They are the ones who can communicate firmly without becoming insulting. You can challenge an idea without attacking a person. You can correct someone without humiliating them. You can disagree with your parent without disrespecting them. Did I hear parent? Well, we'll talk about that later. You can reject bad advice without becoming rude. And those are signs of emotional intelligence. Now let's talk to parents. Parents are also responsible. They have their part to play. Respect cannot be demanded while disrespect is being modeled. Children learn far more from what they observe than from what they are told. You know this thing that do as I say and not as I do. Children don't do as we say. They learn more from what we do than from what we say. So we have to model what we say to them. This is what you want to see in your children, then model it correctly. Okay? If children constantly hear shouting, insults, ridicule, and contempt at home, they may carry those same habits into school, friendships, relationships, and social media. The goal is not to raise children who are afraid to speak. The goal is to raise children who know how to speak well. Children should have a voice, but they should also understand the value of courtesy, empathy, and self-control. At Teach Right Global, we believe that raising successful children requires more than academic excellence. We must also develop character. We must teach communication. We must teach emotional intelligence. We must teach respect. Not because respect is old-fashioned, but because respect remains one of the most important skills for building healthy families, healthy relationships, healthy workplace, and healthy community. Technology has changed. Social media has changed. The world has changed. But the ability to treat people with dignity and respect will never go out of style. So perhaps the question is not, how do we silence young people? The real question is, how do we help them use their voices wisely? Because the future does not belong to the loudest generation. It belongs to the generation that learns how to combine confidence with character. Thank you for listening. This is Teach Right Global. Teach better, parents matter.